Welcome back to action from the Womza National Rally Championship, and it's COVID Cup round number 1, special stage 2. Obos won 13.6 Ks, and a big thanks once again to Ermelo Toyota. As we mentioned earlier on, the first time ever in South Africa that we've had a completely paperless rally. Yes, not one time card or any paper was exchanged at any stage. And as the lights go, we go green and we go racing. Once again, Jabir and Kutsia leading things out. It looks like they might have had a little bit of an issue there. And I wonder if a side shot's gone, because it looks like only the rear wheel drive working on that car. So they're going to have to try and pilot this vehicle to the end of the rally without the four-wheel drive system that they built in it, which is going to give an advantage to Strauss and Fenter. Nothing like wastegates so early in the morning to get your adrenaline blood pumping. Once again, back on board with the PC Transport aerial material, the chopper. And this is 200 and something Ks an hour with that little Subaru in full flight. Even the chopper was battling to stay with them. So the rest of this pack are going to find it very difficult to beat the Subaru. And Strauss and Fenter opening up a good margin. And that's 6:54. Almost 9 seconds ahead after stage number 1. And now looking good in stage 2. Obos is a great stage. Rinus Plump and James Thompson will be looking to dominate it and try to close down on their fellow Subaru pilot up front. Forester may be a slightly bigger vehicle and probably a little bit heftier to get around, but Rinus Plump has been in Subarus, I think, since he came out of the womb, and certainly knows what to do when it comes to that. Oh, problems on the sideline there. That was the GX of Prinsloo and Kutsa. They are parked on the sideline, and some problems there for the Datsun. That's a big pity to lose them so early on. Plump though pushing hard and looking for a chance to just make his way up the overall standings. Through the water splash, right in front of the cameramen and ladies. And Rinus Plump certainly knows what to do when he gets to a water splash, that's for sure. Doesn't back out. Here come the Johnstons. They certainly won't back out of a water splash. And how is that? Toyota Hilux giving it everything it can on that little short squirt. And now coming into the squirty section. Oh, that's lovely. Nice. Windscreen wipers going frantically to ensure that they get that mud off the windscreen. And then leave my cameraman in a ball of dust. This is Walter and De Villiers, first of the Can-Ams. Still leading things out on the Can-Am Challenge. Big battle there between them and Burtis and Mokazal a bit later on. Let's see if they can keep it all together. Looking for overall honours as well as Class A honours, remember, as they fight it out now on the side-by-sides. A bit ginger through there. Expected a bit more. Big suspension on that thing. You can hit that water splash pretty easily. Maybe there was something on the notes saying, listen, be careful, there is a water splash. And the one side is a bit deeper than the other. It's usually what they get given on the navigator's notes. Burtis and Mokazal now coming to the same part. Also in full flight. No worries at all for the two Can-Ams. Well-prepped cars. Great job from the garage that puts it all together for them. As you can see there, oh, it's lovely. Look at that. Great shot from our cameraman up in the air, and a huge rooster tail through that double left-hander, or double right-hander, as they went through there. Brilliant stuff. Oh, a little less cautious through there from him. And a nice bit of rooster for the navigator as well. Won't be too happy about that. The Brain and Jordan will probably take it a bit easier through the water splash. It's a slightly lower slung vehicle, as I said earlier on. But you can see now as it comes through the little S-bend, lighting it up. Is fantastic. Let's have a look through here. Yeah, just a bit more gingerly through there. That front end's a bit lower. You don't want to hit that and damage the front end of the car. It's a nice GoPro shot from low down as well. Just getting a little bit of up close and personal with the front wheel of that 350Z. The Fenters now flat out alongside the Ermelo road, the tar road that is. And the helicopter even battling to stay with this Toyota Conquistadore. Taz has been a very good rally car in its day. Still performing well. There you come. Oh, nice. That was actually a great line. Not a lot of splash and spectacle for the camera, but a perfect line to hit to get it through there as quickly as possible. Certainly one of the fastest cars we've seen go through there. Rocky and Christo coming in here now. Same line. They must have been just down the road, or possibly had a little bit of insight as to which line to take through that water splash. They got it right though. Oh, problems. Ali van der Merwe and Willem Morgan just coming past the Golf there. I think the Volkswagen Golf of Sarton and Dupriya might have had a little bit of an issue, but the Nissan has overtaken them in the stage. And now looking for a chance to get away, open up a bit more of a margin. see that Nissan going well. There's two of them out there, and the two of them fighting for honours to be the first Nissan Sentra across the line. Palace Motorsport will be looking to close them down, I'm sure. Inside line there. The guys using that, reading the notes well. The navigator's notes giving them exactly what they need to do. Good to see the Golf back up and trucking. But there's certainly a problem. Look at that. He stalls it once again, so there's just a little bit of rhythm that needs to be found here for Rob. That's all he's lacking at this stage. To get that rhythm back again. Not easy to do when you're in full flight. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Watch out for some spectacle. Kind of expected to get a little bit more sideways. Yes, that's the way. Brilliant stuff. Brother and sister having an absolute blast out there. Team Palace in the house. Here they come. Second of the Nissan Sentras. Taking the outside. Oh, in fact, the middle line through there. It wasn't a bad line either. So we've seen left, right, and centre now through that water splash. All seem to be good. The Breathtaking it a bit more gingerly. Probably don't want to break that car. It is a magnificent rally car they've built there. Just got to get to grips with it. Here we go. I expect big things here from Becker and Kruger. Little water splash shouldn't be too much of an issue for this vehicle, but they slow down and they take the chicken line. Huh? How's that work? Come on, Johan. We know you can push that thing. So he's battling a little bit with the gear changes though, gets it going and back into first gear out of that little chicane. Naughty coming through here for Graceland and Secunda, representing the Secunda Massive and the Graceland Casino Complex in the Ford Escort. Good lines through that section. Now gets onto the loud pedal. So end of the stage once again. Strauss and Fenter taking it from the Johnstons, and then Jabir and Kutsia coming through for third place. Butchers and Makazel making it the first of the side-by-sides, just ahead of the second of the side-by-sides of Walters and De Villiers. Join us after the break for more action from stage number 3.